Welcome to everyone joining us today for this announcement of the results of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Bathrooms Awards. I'd like to start today by also thanking our sponsors for their support in making these awards possible. So thanks to Casa Italiana, Giltrap Group, and Adjacent Communications. Thanks also, of course, to all those designers who entered their bathrooms into this year's awards. Looking at the entries overall, what was obvious was the wide range of approaches we have in designing today's bathrooms. So some are dark and moody, while others are flooded with light. Some are crisply contemporary, while others have a nod to a classic or more traditional style. These are rooms that not only have to accommodate a range of functions, often in a limited space, but they're also designed as places where you can relax and enjoy the surroundings. What also came through is that we want to give our bathrooms their own distinct character. This is being achieved in a number of ways, introducing colour and texture through the selection of materials, especially tiles, controlled lighting that sets the mood, sculptural fittings and fixtures such as bathtubs and faucets, and in some cases, the introduction of bold artworks. Those are elements to look out for in the awarded designs in the results of this year's TIDA New Zealand Bathrooms. First up, we're recognising those entries that were highly commended. Congratulations to all our highly commended entries. TIDA Bathrooms categories include powder room, standalone bathroom and bathroom suite, with designs coming from architects and professional designers. And here are this year's runners-up in those categories. Congratulations to our 4 runner-up projects. And finally today we come to our winners, 4 designs that skillfully met all the functional requirements, but also done it in ways that have created inviting spaces that have delighted their owners as well as the TIDA judges. First up today is the powder room category. Winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Powder Room is Nicola Ross of Nicola Ross Design.
Situated off the foyer and close to the home's living areas, this powder room is the only public bathroom on the ground floor and is used by both guests and family. From a design perspective, it needed to reflect the linear elements seen in other areas of the home, so batten cladding within the powder room plays off the oak staircase in the foyer and helps unify the overall space. With its effect on light playing across the surface, the powder room's finer battening also adds a vertical dimension to an otherwise dark space. An oak battened screen providing privacy for the toilet area reaffirms this lineal element. On the wall, an Asian-inspired mural adds a playful and colourful element to the design while giving the sense of being a spa retreat. For the TIDA judges, this entry clearly represented a key element to powder room design, the opportunity to create an individual space that would surprise and delight any guest that enters. Congratulations to Nicola Ross Design, winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Powder Room of the Year.
Thank you for that. We're really excited to be recognised in this way. It's a really big deal for our design studio and it's a really big deal for our clients, so really excited. I guess working on projects like this is the dream of most designers, and if you get, the scope and budget to create something that looks like this. Our clients, I would really like to thank them for including us on this project. So we've got Chris from Avant-Garde Joinery, who did all of the joinery for the space, Ben from In-House Construction, who's the builder, and Paul and Janine Haydock are the homeowners. And yeah, we're really grateful that they included us in their home. As you come into the main foyer, the powder room is situated in this area, just off the main living area. And it was really important for Paul and Janine that when their family and friends came around, that they got a real wow moment when they walked into this space. I guess for us, we repeated the lineal element of the house. There's a lot of battening repeated throughout the home. So that's really where we took our lead for the battening of the walls. We use the Genia battens because they're really easy to fabricate and you can cut them and miter and stuff like that. So they really were the perfect choice for us. Creating a darker, moodier space was just something that the client really loved. And, we've offset that moodiness with that mural, which is just a really lovely pop of colour that just brings more personality into the space. It's not uncommon for them to have, 20 or 30 people at their home celebrating over food and drinks and music, and having the space where people could, just go in there and maybe just do their hair or, go to the bathroom and then come back out. And to have that be a space that wasn't just typical was really important. And I think we've really hit the brief there, and I think it's really successful. I'd just really like to thank TIDA for the award. It's really fantastic. So thank you so much.
Congratulations again to Nicola. Our next category is for bathroom suite, which takes into account not only the design of the bathroom itself, but also the associated bedroom, walk-in wardrobe, and sometimes other connected facilities. Winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Designer Suite is Jason Bonham of Bonham Architecture and Interiors.
The design of this master suite reflects a modern international aesthetic that was central to the renovation throughout the Auckland beachside home. Within the home, the master suite's floor plan has been reconfigured to create a luxury his and hers space. Walk-around robes layered with metal-framed fronts, tinted glass doors and thoughtful internal LED downlighting are orientated to catch a glimpse of the sea. Meanwhile, the new bed position overlooks Rangitoto and beautiful Milford Beach. Previously tiled in dark mosaic tiles, the new ensuite now features eccentric tiled application flowing on from the entry along the floor and into the double shower that runs the full width of the back wall. Completing the space is a custom vanity with core-fluted touch-to-open drawer fronts set against the cloudy tones of Bianco Storm marble tiled walls. The TIDA judges were impressed with the sophistication of the suite's design, which has resulted in a space with original style while also delivering functionality and comfort. Congratulations to Bonham Architecture and Interiors, winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Designer Suite of the Year.
Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate it. It's a lovely award to win. It's certainly been a nice surprise for the year. It's interesting, you know, when you're working away on projects, you're so immersed in things, and it was sort of at the last minute, oh well, let's just enter and see how it goes. And you know, you're so immersed in your projects, you don't really think about it too much. So it was great to receive this award. Thank you so much. I just wanted to thank our wonderful builders, TP Builders, Tony Pexton and Griff Nicol. Incredible to work with. They're our preferred builders. Have been absolutely just brilliant on that project, finishing absolutely perfect. My team, so Bree, Delisha, Kylie, Richard, Anita, Julia, like everyone who's worked on this project has been really dedicated and been committed to a real point of excellence with this job. And lastly, I'd like to thank my clients, just the most amazing clients to work with, who really trusted us to do a good job. You know, they weren't sure, and as you know, lots of clients can't visualize a lot of things sometimes. So, you know, with the aid of a lot of computer aided, you know, generated images and things like that, we're able to sort of really convince and push them along the way, and they just trusted us to do our jobs, which was amazing. So thank you so much to my wonderful clients. It was a master suite, so thank you for that. It was the big master bathroom, a huge big walk-in closet that actually wrapped around the room, and obviously the ocean-facing bed. We used a lot of different natural materials. Obviously, in the bathroom we used a lot of natural stone. Custom cabinetry, completely redesigned that whole bathroom actually to have a double walk-in shower, sort of tucked off to the side before. And then with the master suite, being able to actually sort of walk through the wardrobe through into that big space that opens up to the view was an opportunity for us to create the cabinetry for his and hers. You know, his sits off to the side onto the left, and then hers actually wraps around the room, is where we actually had the bed now facing out towards the Rangitoto view versus the ocean view. So you actually still get that whole aspect, and it feels great. But the whole space just works so much better now. And our client, you know, she's a bit of a clothes horse. She's a bit of a fashionista. We call her the fashionista of the North Shore. So she needed a lot of cabinetry. She needed a lot of wardrobe space. So we designed these beautiful glass closets, a lot of beautiful lighting. And we were quite restricted on budget in a lot of ways. So it was important that we were able to get a really super high-end look and have really beautiful materials, but also look to see how we could keep that budget down. So my tilers absolutely hate me. I'm sorry, guys. But we really needed a great look with that. So we actually had all the tiles done up in our factory in China, and it was just a huge cost saving for the client. And then everything came in, everything had to be laid out, everything was numbered. So there was a lot of site installation in regards to that and oversight. So it was great to get to the end. The tilers just did such a beautiful job on that bathroom. I mean, you just absolutely can't fault it. I mean, it's just perfect. So huge kudos to them. They've just been amazing. But yeah, all of our tradespeople and everyone who's worked on the project has just been fantastic. So it was a really fun project and a beautiful project to do. It was a whole house rebuild. So it was nice to sort of see the clients now. They're so happy. I feel like I've done my job, because this home now really represents who they are. And it's just been really one. They just love being in the house. They don't want to leave, you know. So I feel like we've done a good job for them. So that's the best reward I could hope for.
Moving on now to bathrooms designed by architects. Winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Architect Bathroom is Mona Hernan of Calidus Architects.
Working with an already renovated property in Eastbourne, the brief was to fully upgrade the 3 existing wet rooms of the house within the desired look. Being a typical Eastbourne, artistically influenced batch-styled property, each of these 3 rooms had quirky windows giving amazing views of the Wellington Harbour. The challenge was to successfully incorporate these windows into the new plan and provide an understated finished result that focused attention on them as a design feature. The TIDA judges noted that this has resulted in a very pleasant, light and bright spaces in which to bathe, relax and enjoy the bush and harbour views. In the main bathroom, the American oak vanity top extends in both directions, forming a handy shelf above the end of the bath on one side. Meanwhile, chevron blanco tiles have been installed in a subway tile format as a splashback in all 3 rooms. Congratulations to Calidus Architects, winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Architect Bathroom of the Year.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for the privilege of being the winners of this. That's really appreciated from our end, of course. The people will, it's always a team effort when you do a project. So we would like to thank also Kiwibuilt Construction, great builders on the job, and of course the clients. They were amazing, and it was a really good team, and it was a fun project to actually realise throughout the whole course of the project, not just on site but also as part of the design process. Really a lovely experience for all involved. We really enjoyed working on this house because it was quite a unique, it was one of the original sort of batch structures in Eastbourne in Wellington, and hence the quirkiness about it. It had some interesting rooms and interesting window openings, and that was sort of also part of the challenge of how do you actually upgrade that and pull that through to more modern sort of bathroom living from the original sort of batch mentality. And the clients were very keen on keeping these amazing bush views, but also views over the harbour from these slightly sort of quirky existing window openings. So that was the challenge of how do we actually sort of tie that and let the bathroom be understated so that the focus still remains on these amazing views to the outside. So the key was to of course provide a bathroom that works from a functional perspective, but also just puts emphasis on the bush outside and that sort of feeling of being inside and outside between the 2 elements. So yeah, so just trying to keep really simple, understated finishes throughout the bathroom and just keep the focus of that enjoyment of being in the place.
Our final category today is for designer bathroom, the category with the largest number of entrants and so one of the most difficult to judge. Winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Designer Bathroom is Bonham Architecture and Interiors.
Individually, each of the elements in this impressive ensuite for 2 makes a bold statement, yet their carefully considered curation results in a cohesive design statement. In addition to ensuring good functionality, the finishes, fixtures and accessories were selected to reflect the coastal location of the home and give it a luxurious international style. The TIDA judges noted that this has been achieved with an exceptional high degree of sophistication, such as this bathroom could easily be found in a top-end home or apartment in any major city in the world. On entering the space, the immediate focus is on the custom-coloured bath and the Martha Sturdy brass sculpture above it, both making a subtle statement about the natural surroundings. The stone-clad wall behind the bath screens off the toilet and shower, allowing privacy when 2 people are using the ensuite at once. Custom vanities on either side of the space have been designed like pieces of furniture and paired with distinctively shaped mirrors Congratulations to Bonham Architecture and Interiors, winner of the 2022 TIDA New Zealand Designer Bathroom of the Year.
Thank you, Trent. Thank you, Paul. It's a wonderful honor. Thank you so much. I just want to thank again my team have just been incredible. This particular project has been nearly a 2-year build. We have very, very discerning clients on this job who wanted the absolute best, and so as a result of that, we were able to do a lot of customization and a lot of custom pieces. Everything's been sourced internationally, from every single piece of furniture to the art, all the flooring. I mean, we did some incredible designs with the floor, and it's just a beautiful renovation. It is a high ticket item. It's a Takapuna Beach property right on the beach, one of only 5 that actually meets the ocean and actually meets the sand. So it's quite a unique property. This particular bathroom is all done in quartzite slab, which is, as you know, very difficult to install, especially it's so precise. All the custom cabinetry, all designed here and then executed with our cabinet makers, which was fantastic. Really great result. A lot of sampling, a lot of trial and error just to get even the grain that we wanted coming through and the color of that grain to come through. Custom, handles that had to be made. The bench tops, all the slab work, the custom bath that we had installed, the artwork that we brought in from the States. That's a Martha Sturdy original. That bath was sitting directly under that beautiful skylight there. So we brought the slab right up into there. So you get this beautiful cast of light that falls down. And so it was just essential that we put a piece of artwork there. And then we represent Martha Sturdy here in New Zealand. So it was great to be able to supply one of her pieces. And it's just perfect there. We absolutely love it. And it's a breathtaking bathroom. And I'm very proud of it. And I'm really proud of our team for what they've been able to produce on this home. And our clients are absolutely wrapped. I mean, it's just far beyond their wildest expectations. They didn't really know what to get. We were just there the other day, actually, and we're standing with the client. She was just like, this bathroom is it's just so extra. She couldn't really put it into words. And so again, it's just like, we've done our jobs, every single job we do is so unique, because every client is unique, and if you're not doing that, you're just doing this sort of copy paste thing. It's a definition of insanity to me. Every job has to be different. We try not to ever repeat materials or process. We're always thinking of something different to do, and I think that's when you're really doing your job for your clients. So thank you so much for this award. It's really lovely to receive, and I know the team are really wrapped as well, so thank you.
And that concludes today's results. Our category winners now go forward into the TIDA International section, where they'll be judged again alongside winners in the TIDA Australia Bathroom Awards and winners of Professional Design Awards in other countries. The resulting winner of that will be our 2022 TIDA International Bathroom of the Year. Thanks again for joining us today. Next up is TIDA Homes, with the results announced in November. See you then.